I played Minecraft for a little bit, but that's because I'm a sweaty nerd.
What are your thoughts about the facial animations and the whole controversy behind that?
They've always been bad. Like, let's be honest.
They have, right? They've always not been perfect. They've never been Uncharted status.
But there are, like, I can see, like, some of the expressions, like, where he raises an eyebrow and smiles. You're like, that's not the emotion you need in this scene. Like, what are you doing? Like, something bad just happened. He's like, yeah, something terrible happened. Like,
He's smiling. Why are you smiling? Your dad just died.
So there's some stuff like that in there. But no, the facial expressions and everything have always been bad.
Yeah.
Voiceover, trying to match.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like they were better in Dragon Age. Maybe because... And it's odd because Dragon Age is filled with elves and horned monsters that talk, and yet, you know, the human faces are just terrible.
Yeah. And I've read some things, too, talking about, you know, different creatures and stuff, that you don't get that many new races. Like, you're going to a whole new galaxy. Let's see some more than, like, I think there's maybe 2 they've talked about.
Sorry. We've seen, well, so far...
We got the originals.
We've got Turian, Asari, oh my gosh, I think
Krogan, is that?
Krogan. We saw Krogan when you're on board the Nexus. Solarian.
Yeah. I think that's the 4, right?
That's, I think, the main 4. Yeah.
And
then we have Drell.
Yeah.
We have yet to see. I haven't seen any Drell yet. But again, I've only played, 5 hours
Yeah,
into
but
the
you
game.
figure, you know, you're going into a new galaxy. Let's see some, like, crazy-ass creatures. You know?
We might. We might see some.
I'm only 3 hours in, so
yeah, like, Mass Effect's supposed to be like a 60-plus hour game.
Yeah, still got a long ways to go. It's got a short weekend. We've got to catch up.
But I don't know. I think facial animations are kind of... I can see people's, like... I can see why people would be upset. Yeah. Because it's a AAA game. BioWare has set the bar so high.
Well, you've
with
had
games
5 years to make it, so...
Yeah, that too. I think they were really... The lack of transparency they had while making it, and like just was like super mysterious, and they wouldn't reveal any videos whatsoever, and like little teasers here and there at like E3 and like other gaming conventions. It pissed off a lot of fans. People are like, I want to see the game.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see what you guys been
working on. And all we got
on.
was like that 30-second clip at, I think, at E3.
Right.
Where it was, you know, it just showed...
Then they showed...
7 armor.
Right. And then the PS4 Pro came out, and they showed that, like, kind of tech demo. Like, this is what the PS4 Pro can do. It's like, that's great. And it looks pretty, but you've given us zero information on what this game is going to be about.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody play it on a PS4 Pro, so I don't know if, like, it looks better as far as facial animations go and voiceovers. I don't think
so.
But
I don't think a pro player has come up on the forums and said, hey, by the way, the facial animations are fine on the Pro.
Fucking great, man. Awesome.
Don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, they came out and gave a statement about, you know, the response they've been getting. Trying to find it. But they said, you know, they're taking the criticism and the positive stuff, and they're going to see if they can fix it. So hopefully they'll come out with something. I don't know what they'll come out with.
Yeah, I think that's in
everything.
Yeah, that's the kind of the realm we as gamers are in now. It's like, I think the days of a finished video game being out for day one with no patches, completely gone. And I think they've been gone for a while. Yeah. And I think what we're seeing now are people either rebelling against that whole model or just hating how it is now.
Well, you got all the early access stuff. Like I do PC a lot, so I get a lot of early access stuff on the PC on Steam. And I'm just wondering if that's going to make its way to PS4 or the consoles.
Well, EA kind of did that, and that's what got them in trouble because they didn't reveal anything about the game, and then they just like, here's a preview for our EA Access people, and then EA Access, like, people played it and were like, facial animations are stupid. What the hell is going on? And
it probably hurt their game.
Completely took over the conversation of the game, which is it's kind of sad because I can see the potential that this game has already. And playing only 5 hours into it, and the technical hiccups are taking over the conversation, which is sad because I know this team, which is not the original team, by the way, that did all the other Mass Effects. It's pretty much a brand new team that just jumped on this project and said, okay, we can make a Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
And I think it comes through when you're playing it. It's like, okay, this is, if Like, it's almost as if this game wasn't called Mass Effect, people would love this game.
Yeah. It's got so much to measure up to. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't called Mass Effect, what if it was just called Andromeda? And they just kept it Andromeda. And they didn't say it was Mass Effect
this
until
game
it was
looks
out.
a lot like Mass Effect. I'm just saying.
They probably... You just can't win over everybody.
No.
People just like, this guy's trying to copy Mass Effect.
6 out of 10. Fuck this game.
Fuck this game. Skip's stupid. What a stupid game.
But it's I enjoy it. I enjoy the game. I mean,
yeah, it's not a bad game.
I'm not mad that I paid $60 for it.
I was reading I forget what article it was, but it was like something like a bad game is a bad game. And just the title just insinuates, all in all, the article wasn't saying, like, telling Mass Effect is the worst game in the world, but just the title itself was a very clickbaity kind of title. Like,
oh yeah,
bad game. It's like, it's not a bad game.
No.
You know, it takes a lot to make a video game, and I think more. What is there was a Kotaku Split Screen, which is a great podcast, by the way. You should
I haven't listened
to
it.
that.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, it's a great podcast with Kirk Hamilton and Jason Schreier of Kotaku, and they went into detail about how it's like to make a video game. Jason Schreier actually went to BioWare offices to write his book, and they were talking about Dragon Age Inquisition and them making that, and the whole development process and how much it takes to develop a video game. It's not like a movie. You know, it's something completely different with like hundreds of people just trying to coalesce together to make this imagination project come true.